Welcome to Lost Girl Therapy. So the way to work through this is to retrain your nervous system's response, which is not an easy thing to do, but it does become incredibly necessary when we get triggered, especially with anxious or disorganized attachment. When we are moving into that heightened anxious state, it is almost like an out-of-body experience, and it really doesn't feel like we can settle down. And the reason that we seek validation is that sense of, can someone tell me that I am safe, that I did the right thing, that I handled the situation correctly? And unfortunately, friends might end up validating behaviors that are not really aligned with who we are when we're in a calmer state of mind. So the way that you navigate this is you begin to introduce safe settings or sensations that allow you to feel safe even for the briefest moment in time. One of the things that I love is vocal affirmations, like I can handle hard things or I can have tough conversations. The other thing that I like to do is moving myself into a state of chosen rest. Now, chosen rest looks like, for me, sitting quietly for 1 to 2 minutes. And I will tell you that when I'm actually triggered, it does not feel calm. These 1 to 2 minutes are my brain just constantly ruminating. I can feel the anxiety rising in my body. Over the course of those 2 minutes, I focus on my breathing. I focus on just calming myself down to any degree that I am able to in that moment in time. Throughout the day or throughout the week that I'm navigating a conflict, I can then come back to it repeatedly. It's not easy to calm down a triggered nervous system. This is the work that takes a lot of time and energy, but the more often that you do it, the less likely it is that you are going to go seek validation in the future or even in that moment. You're basically fighting your own habitual response. So give yourself some time, some grace, and some understanding that just because you have a learned behavior that makes you feel like you want to go and seek validation doesn't mean that you can't teach yourself a new behavior for handling disorganized attachment fluctuations or anxious attachment fluctuations in the future.